Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our live stream this Friday. How are you? Have you guys been earning a lot from trading BTC and ETH? So last week, Jay introduced us the trend following strategy, and the coin he illustrated, Ruin, has earned us over 40%. So keep in mind with that. And we're gonna focus more on how Jay trades these days. And also, don't forget, we have another airdrop. We restarted our airdrop this week. So I'm gonna share with you guys how to participate in the airdrop in the middle of the live stream. So stay tuned and let's welcome Jay.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Nice to see you guys. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's had a good week. Market's been kind of crazy these past 3 days. Bitcoin's just been dumping and pumping. That's not what I really want to be seeing, but we'll get into that. We'll get into that in a little bit. And of course, we're going to go take a look at the Rune trade. And as always, if you guys have any questions, leave it in the chat. It's great seeing everybody and nice to be here. Before we get started, drop me a like and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm and say hello in the chat. What's up, Scorpions? Nice to see you every week. Marcin, what's up, man? Miss you, dude. I am doing good. How are you doing? What have you been up to? And hi, crypto NFTs. Yeah, it's Friday. We get the weekend, and then next week we got Thanksgiving. I don't know how many people celebrate Thanksgiving, but we do here in the U.S. We're gonna eat some turkey, maybe go on vacation, go snowboarding or something. So excited for that. The winter holidays are coming up. But it is also very cold. I don't really like the cold. The cold weather makes you kind of sad. If you get the winter time depression, that's like an actual thing. If you guys didn't know about it, wintertime depression, because you get less sun in the winter, so less sun equals like less activity, I guess, and people just naturally gets depressed. It's kind of sad. All right, but anyways. So today we're gonna oh yeah, crypto NFT from Canada. Yeah, you guys have it way worse than we do. Like I just can't handle the cold, man. I don't know why. In New Jersey, like it's kind of cold. It does get pretty cold too, but it's just the seasonal change. I don't know how you guys handle it in Canada. I would just be depressed all the time. I don't think I'd be able to live there. Let me know how you handle the cold. Or do you guys have like 4 seasons like pretty well too? Hey, Marcin. Yep, working too hard. I feel that, man. I feel that. Working hard to make that money for Christmas and get those gifts under the trees so we can all have a good holidays. Yeah, winter holidays. I'm very excited for it. Stay inside a lot. Damn. But it's so boring staying inside. Like you don't get much interactions. Like I guess if your friends come over, but it's so like I don't know, man. Like I would just be so unproductive at home. I'd be watching anime all day or just like playing video games. If I was inside, I would just feel like I don't know. Feel like a lot of wasted time, to be honest. I don't
I'm
know.
waiting for the snow, actually. It's gonna be fun with snow.
This snow, but it's so cold outside with the snow.
Yeah, but yeah.
But we can go snowboarding though.
Yeah, we can go snowboarding, skiing.
Yeah. Yeah, Marston's working hard to get those Christmas presents under the tree, man. You gotta get those. It's gonna be a big spending holiday. I mean, Thanksgiving, Black Friday's coming up too. I'm gonna be spending a lot of money trading crypto and NFTs all winter. That's actually productive. If you were doing that, then I guess staying inside is not too bad. I don't know, man. I just been wanting to go outside and wanting to hang out with people. I don't really like being alone and staying inside. All right, guys. But anyways, let's so today we're just gonna go over some news, gonna go over the trade that we took last week, and answer any questions you guys have about any of these charts, any tickers that you guys want to look at. Let me share my screen. All right, so before we get started, let's go over the trade we took last week. So we took Rune last week for a trend following play because Rune was just very strong. Take a look at a daily chart. One of the strongest coins on the daily chart. So last Friday we were up here. We basically on Rune didn't have any pullbacks, right? We didn't make any new lows, and we just kept making new highs. So this coin obviously had all the momentum with it. Solana was strong too, I believe. Let me take a comparison real quick. Solana last week. Solana was strong too, but Solana is a heavier coin because it has a bigger market cap. And Rune I just felt like Rune had all this space, basically from $4 to $6. Now we're at a resistance, but I can't believe we actually hit our target. Like, this was a big move. I hope you guys can appreciate that, right? This was a 60% move, and the risk and reward was 11 to 1, and that actually hit. So the trade that we talked about last week and the strategy was basically we established a trading range here, and on Friday the price was up. So this is what we saw. The price was up here. And I said, okay, the strategy basically is you can buy when it goes back within the range. So basically buy it at $4 or $3.90 or whatever, and you stop out when Rune basically breaks the low of the range, right? And that's exactly what happened. You enter at $3.90 or $4, and we just took off, right? This is what trend following can do. You find the strongest coin. There's buyers after it. There's buyers. There's whales where people are buying this, right? So there's interest in this coin, and that's what pumps it up. So, we rode through the whole Bitcoin up and down. Rune was very strong throughout the Bitcoin drawdowns, way stronger than some of the other altcoins. And yeah, we hit our 630 target, which was basically the next resistance zone. And honestly, Rune is still performing very strong. If you compare it with the chart of Bitcoin, let me add Bitcoin chart on here. Yeah, Bitcoin's been basically flat. It hasn't really made that big of a move up, but Rune's just holding up very strongly. So Rune has some relative outperformance versus Bitcoin. How do I remove this? And just a quick recap about how it works, right? Resistance zones. Rune was over its $3 resistance. Obviously, we didn't capture it over $3 by the time we were talking about it. It was 4 already. But so these are those two strong levels, right? 6 and 3. 3 because there was strong support back in the bull market and then acted as resistance afterwards. And 6 also because it was the next level that acted as support in the bull market and also a little bit of resistance as seen by support right here, resistance right here, support here that got broken, and then resistance here and a little bit of support here. So basically when something breaks into a monthly, so this is not even a daily, we're on the daily right now, but if we look on the monthly or the weekly, right, you can see these zones still. So basically with the one of the strategies I use where it's just if you break into a zone where there's not that many levels that were traded or Rune reacted against, a coin reacted against, then the other level that was like proven to be resistance or support is basically a magnet. It's basically a magnet that attracts prices, right? And that's why my target was 6 and the entry point was 4 because that was we're doing a trend following play. So I hope you guys took that trade and made 60%. If you use leverage, you would have made like 600% or something something crazy. But I'm glad one of the first trades that we talked about on the live stream actually really worked out. So I hope you guys can see the strength and the possibilities with a trend following strategy, right? Very simple strategy. You didn't have to do anything. You just enter and keep moving your stop loss up whenever it makes a new low, and then sell it when it hits your target or sell when it hits your trailing stop. So this was a trade we took last time. All right. And if you guys have any questions, drop it in the chat. If you guys forgot what trend following is, drop it in the chat. Just let me know if that was clear. And I want to move on to some news that happened this week as well. So basically, we got a delayed ETF application, and then people were basically using this news as the reason for the Bitcoin volatility. So Bitcoin, let's pull up the Bitcoin chart real quick. So Bitcoin kind of had this like big dump right before the decision release, right? So people might be thinking, hey, we're gonna de-risk before we get a decision, which is a valid way of thinking, right? And also, but then the interesting thing is afterwards, after the decision was released that it was delayed, Bitcoin just had a huge FU candle back up, right? Huge engulfing. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Just basically a big candle on pretty large volume as well. So a lot of people think that right now there's a lot of whales manipulating this as well, because we don't really get these type of huge candles without some type of whale manipulation or a lot of interest coming in. But the way I look at it is, the ETF application was doomed to fail because who knows what hashtags Bitcoin spot is, right? If any ETFs are going to get approved, it's going to be a BlackRock ETF. The SEC has too much connections with Wall Street and a BlackRock. They're not going to approve a hashtags Bitcoin spot ETF. So one sure way is we already know this is going to get delayed and this is not going to get approved. So some strategies are, if you see prices falling into this, then you could buy it. Or if you saw prices were going up, you could sell some covered puts, because that people, some people were, the call premiums were very high because there is a chance of a ETF approval, right? But as we know, the ETF approval is basically in the bag, going to be rejected. And that's what basically happened this week. And also, Dogecoin is up a lot. Dogecoin future open interest jumps to 7 billion Doge. So this is caused by basically Doge sending a actual coin up into space. So they're going to send a physical Dogecoin up into space, and it's getting some basically hype around that. But we don't really want to see Doge up too much, because whenever meme coins come up, it indicates that there's too much froth in the markets, and there could be a pullback soon. And one thing that is also interesting, one other news I'm going to share with you guys. So these are some nice charts by this reporter on CoinDesk. I really like this guy. His name is Omkar Gudbul. I actually don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but hopefully. So this is more basically some macro news or macro indicators. So basically last week, we also got, this week, my bad. This week we got a CPI release, and it came in, the inflation numbers came in way under predictions. So, what that means is the Fed doesn't have a good reason to be tightening conditions, adding interest rates, making people poor and not printing money, right? Because inflation is coming down towards their target. That means their policies are working. So there's no reason for them to add on more interest rate pressures. And then as seen by this chart, this is the global net central bank tightening, and we can see this falling. We can see basically this going up throughout 2002 and 2003, but we do see a little bit of decrease, and that is very nice to see, because Bitcoin has a pretty high correlation with the money supply as well as interest rates overall, not in the short term, but overall it has a high correlation. And same thing with this chart, financial conditions. Financial conditions represent basically how easy it is to get loans, how tight it is, right? How hard it is to get loans, or how easy it is. So when this is falling, it means it's easier to get money and to get loans, and business have an easier time, getting funding. We can skip the treasuries. Treasuries, basically, U.S. treasuries is just the interest rate, kind of similar to the two charts above. When interest rates come down, financial conditions loosen, right? And usually rates and Bitcoin has a inverse correlation. So if interest rates are falling down, Bitcoin price usually goes up. So these three charts in the long term is supportive of Bitcoin's bullish move, but in the short term, Bitcoin does not have to follow these moves. As we've seen, Bitcoin is kind of weak right now, even though interest rates are coming down and financial conditions are loosening. Okay, what's up, Slava? And Marcin, we can take a look at some altcoins in a couple minutes, and I'm going to go into that. And scorpions, could it be possible that price is already built in because of the potential approval? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Yes, for sure. So I believe, at least, right? So Bitcoin, we already had. So basically, this was a rumor right here. Like, this is basically the whole rumor. This is already 34%. This is basically already by the rumor. This 34% up move. If we get an ETF approval right now, I do believe we can still have a little bit of room. It's probably going to reach 40K. We're probably going to make a move to 40K, but that would be a selling opportunity. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be chasing that move. I would be instead skidding out. Like you said, it'd be more of a buy the rumor, sell the news. So when the ETF news do come out and Bitcoin just goes up, like into 40K, I would definitely take that as a selling opportunity, 120%. Like, that would be a great opportunity to sell. Yeah, because look, I mean, guys, look at this big move, right? We're up 38% already from this is basically the rumor right now. And if you think everybody is already pricing in the Bitcoin ETF, the whole Bitcoin ETF approval. And I believe it's going to happen before January or around January. That's what a lot of people are saying. And, Kathy Wood actually just said that as well. Kathy Wood said that predicts the spot Bitcoin ETF to be approved in January. And I don't believe Kathy Wood's ETF's going to be the first one approved. Like I said before, BlackRock is definitely going to be the one to get first approved, because of the connections with, SEC and everything like that. Yeah, Andrew Tate mindset. I would say we can load up on some dips. I wouldn't be like, I don't know if I would be buying it right at this moment, because Bitcoin's looking a little choppy right now, right? You guys see these big candles up and big candles down. This is not just bullish action. This is very choppy action. I would actually expect this to kind of go sideways for a little bit, but we can definitely see, right? I can definitely be wrong, but I'm kind of if we break under 35,000, I'm expecting a pullback to 3350. And I saw a lot of new people just join. Sia, do you want to go over the airdrop and what the rules for that?
Yes. So similar to the past, we're gonna send you a link to fill out the Google form, and in the form, you can post any trades on any social media, such as Telegram group, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, any platform. You just post your orders on the platform, and then take a screenshot and then post it in the Google form, and then we'll collect it, and we'll choose randomly 3 people from the participants, and we'll give out 10 USDT each. And after the results are out, the prize, the reward will go into your account within 7 business days. And I will share the link right now in the group chat, and just take a few minutes and fill it out.
yeah, fill that out, guys. If you guys want to win some free money, all you gotta do is enter a trade, whether on futures. Maybe I can give you some ideas later on, and just post it in that form, and you get some free money basically. So if you guys want to airdrop 10 USDT, be sure to get in on that. And yeah, Andrew. So market is full of retail buyers right now. So actually, right now I feel like there's actually quite a lot of institutional interest in Bitcoin. If you guys are, so this is what we talked about last week. I'm not sure if you were here, but if you guys look at this, right, this is the CME for, am I not showing the wrong? No, I'm showing the right screen. This is a CME futures contract. So, and obviously most institutional traders want to be trading the CME contracts and not on Binance or on Coinbase, anything like that, because CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, is a traditional, traditional TradeFi institution. So this is way more trusted and way more legit. So if you guys look at the rankings, right, of the total Bitcoin futures open interest, CME is actually number one right now. CME used to be like maybe 5 or 6, but CME is actually at the top. And that's already indicating to me that there's a lot of institutional volume actually entering the market right now. But of course, when the ETF gets approved, there might be more institutional flowing in to buy the spot ETF. But I'm sure many of the traders or the funds are trading CME futures contracts right now just to get exposure into Bitcoin. Just like you and me, they're not stupid, right? They're not going to be, they see the price going up. They're not going to wait for the spot ETF to come out. They already have a, that is the driving narrative, but they already have a, futures platform. Hello, Yusuf. What's up, man? How are you guys doing? Yeah, for those of you guys just joined now, we got an airdrop going on, and there's a form in the chat. You basically got to post any trades taken on the Pinex platform on social media and submit it into the form, and we will randomly choose a couple of you to airdrop you guys 10 USDT into your accounts. And be sure to like the video and hit the subscribe bell to support the channel and get some free alpha from us. And if you guys missed out last week, some of the trades we took was Rune. We took Rune last week, which is literally up 60% now. So you guys, these are some type of the trade that we will be sharing in the live stream, to help you guys profit. All right, so let's take a look into some altcoins and some charts and some things that we could be taking, right? So Bitcoin, honestly, to me, doesn't look too great right now. Like I just said, we got these big up and down moves, and we also have a RSI divergence going on. And usually when this happens in the past, Bitcoin does have a pullback. Whether that's shallow or large, most of the time it's shallow. So that's why I'm saying if we break under 35,000, we might have a pullback into 33. And as well as the MACD is pointing down as well, and the TTM squeeze. So even though I'm not a big indicator trader, these three are all pointing down and all showing negative signs right now. And with this kind of up and down, shitty looking candles, I'm feeling a bit bearish, or at least some consolidation. Short, like very, very small bearish. All right, guys, not long-term bearish. We're obviously still in a bullish trend. One other reason I'm a little bearish right now is because on the monthly chart, let's take a look. On the monthly chart, this is a monthly level right here. This 35,000 right here. And we want this monthly candle to be really closing above this 35,000. But right now it's kind of looking weak, right? It's not really falling through. If we're near 40K, then we will look really well. But we still have like 2 weeks left, so it's hard to say where this will close. But right now, if it closes at 35K, just kind of like this weak, small candle, then that doesn't really look that great to me. And I really like the monthly chart for the long-term bullish outlook. For example, we want these like big candles, right? Big green candles. If we look back in March, we had a big green candle, small green candle, and then we kind of just chop sideways. So we want this type of this type of 2021 crazy bullish action up. Just big bull candles all the way up. So yeah, for example, over here, if you get a nice green candle, then you get some small green candles. We might have a slight pullback before we turn into this type of crazy monster run. On the weekly, though, it still looks good. Obviously, we're still above 35,000 right now, and we're just kind of like consolidating. So weekly and monthly are not lining up, which I don't really like too much, but that's just how it is. That's how trading is right now. And let's take a look at some strong coins, some coins that we would trade. So another reason, right? Another reason I'm kind of like suspect of this current trend is because a lot of these coins, the strong coins, are kind of having kind of having like pullbacks. Not just any pullbacks, like for example, Alluvium, which has this pretty monster run. Instead of going sideways, now it's getting these pretty big up moves with these big down moves, right? When there's a lot of volatility and we get these, see right here, it's kind of like small up moves. Over here, it's pretty big up moves, but you see when it gets to like the top of the market, we get these huge green candles or huge candles to the upward downside because more people are chasing in. So for example, you guys haven't been trading, right? You look at Illumina, you're like, oh, I don't want to miss out on this. You chase in on these huge green candles, all the retail volume come in, pushes it up, but then once people start dumping, right, we get these huge red candles as well. So once it starts chopping like this, big green up, big red down, it's just not looking as strong to me. For example, Rune still looks really good. Like this is like the example, the picture, right? Picture perfect strong coin. We get a up move, we get big candles moving up, but we have some small sideways consolidation, and then again we get big green candles, but we never break under the low, right? Each low is established and we never break under it. So this is why I chose this coin for you guys to trade last week. And if you guys look at, let's see, Link, right? Link has been very strong, but look at Link. Link had these massive candles up, but we also have these crazy dump candles down, and we actually broke the low of last week. So Link, this trade would have lost money, and we would have gotten stopped out because if we got in at the top, right at the high of the range right here, we actually visited the bottom of the range and actually broke down. So Link looks weaker than the strong altcoins right now. Let's see what else. Ethereum as well, right? Look at Ethereum. Like I really wanted to see Ethereum hold 1,950. Right now it's kind of struggling, but it did kind of like wick down to 1,900. Like this is not really what I want to be seeing on Ethereum. I really want to be seeing like a nice bounce up. I want to see a nice bounce up after this instead of actually going back inside of its trading range, right? We basically gave back this whole ETF FU candle. I guess another strong point is Ordi. I actually have been in Ordi in a while. It's already up like 500% from down here. So this one's up a lot. So I'm not sure if I can. Okay, I can recommend it, but you guys just have to realize like Ordi is up a lot. So if you guys are trying to get into this, like this will be risky. So this has big wicks also. Let's just take a look, right? So the strategy we went over last time was we want to buy it when it retraced back to the highs, which is $22.50. So we retraced to the highs literally today in the morning. But if we can get another retrace down to 22, another wick down, I would enter this trade. So Martin, this is something I would be looking to take. I would be able to looking to take this, just trend follow it up. But the risk, honestly, is pretty large because this range is $22 to $17. That's actually a pretty large range. So let me think about this. Let's see where Ordi could go. Ordi has all-time highs, so honestly, Ordi could pump to like $40 if we're doing a trend following. That will still only give us like a 3.5 risk to reward ratio, though. Ordi is a good coin. It is strong. Just you just have a very big stop loss range just because of how volatile this coin is. So I still like it just because how strong Ordi has been. But yeah, if you guys want to take this, this is risky though. The risk and reward ratio is 3.5, and there is a 20% stop loss. So just be aware when if you guys do choose to follow this trade. And Andrew says CRO. CRO. Is that the crypto.com coin? Let me see. Oh, it's Chronos. Why do people? No, it is crypto.com coin. Yeah. I don't, I mean, I don't really like buying the platform coins, but some of them are good. Like OKB. Like OKB's been pretty strong, I guess. But a lot of these platform tokens are all just pumped up. Just don't ask me how I know. There a lot of these are pumped up just by market makers. So like if you get in early, you could capture a big move up. But guys, like these are very manipulated. So it just depends on if you knowing that. It depends on if you want to trade it, knowing that it's manipulated. Yeah, these all of the exchange tokens are pretty much manipulated. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you can make good money if you get in early. So I would just say get in early. But right now, it's hard to say. Like honestly, I don't have much of an opinion on this one. But just Andrew, just know that it's manipulated and it could just like dump anytime. But also know that the exchanges pay these market makers to prop it up, so it could honestly go up another like 50% just because people crypto.com is probably paying market makers to pump this coin. But it did have a pretty big run. Let's see, it's up like, what is this? It's up 100%. So yeah, I don't know if I would be trading this, to be honest. If we take a look at OKB got pumped up only 38%, but this is also a larger coin and has been very, very bullish throughout the bear market. I mean, yeah, I can't recommend getting in on it. Just personally, AVAX. Slava, AVAX is super strong. I have some in my portfolio. It's super strong recently, but overall it's still pretty weak because it hasn't even broken its basically its 2023 high. It's just been kind of like, it's been kind of dead, but recently it's been very strong. Will this continue though? I'm not sure, because if you compare this with Solana, like Solana's already way above its 2023 resistance. Let's look at Matic, because Matic is similar to AVAX. Matic is actually similar to AVAX. I need to take a minute to look at it. Matic, AVAX. AVAX does look stronger than Matic just because it doesn't really have any pullbacks, and Matic kind of like has a double bottom pullback right now. Let me drive down on the hourly. If you really want an entry on AVAX, I will buy it at like 19. I will buy it at 19, stop out at 16, so 15% stop. And then target, honestly, if this actually works out and it breaks over this $22 mark, this could run all the way up to 30. So let's see, 30. So this would be a 4-to-1 risk and reward ratio. So yeah, I mean, it looks okay. AVAX looks okay. But AVAX usually runs when there's a lot of froth in the market. One of my friends who I kind of respect a lot. He says that AVAX usually runs when people are euphoric and just chasing whatever is going on. So so that's his opinion. But just from a chart point of view, buy this at 19 when this comes to 19 and stop out at 16 and target is 30. So it's a 4-to-1 risk and reward. I would be okay with taking this trade on AVAX. I'll put this one on the strong watch list. AP Matic Gamer Kill Pro and Slava. I hope that was clear. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, I like Matic. I always liked Matic, but apparently the ecosystem is not doing so good. It's kind of dead. It had a couple good partnerships, but after that, apparently a lot of the developers are not using it as much. Andrew, Pinex might have its own coin. I think we're in the works of kind of like designing it. So Pinex might have his own coin, but no confirmation about that yet. Matic. Let me take a look at Matic. So Matic, it looks okay. It's not as strong as some of the other coins. So I feel like Matic, it's weaker. I wouldn't play this for trend following, to be honest. So I would skip out on Matic. Let me take a look at APT. APT Aptos. I wouldn't trade Aptos. Aptos is weak. I mean, it's not weak, but it's just not. It doesn't have the momentum. I mean, compare this to AVAX, right? Gamer. It's just kind of consolidating. Doesn't have any type of momentum right now. So I would skip out on Aptos. I mean, unless like this has some kind of action, like very strong candles onto the upside, I wouldn't be trading this. If you want to play pure break, if you really like Aptos, you just want levels to trade off of, then like a daily breakout over $7.80, I would go long. So like a candle that would hold over this, I would enter here. Yeah, so if you're holding it already, then it's okay, I guess. But it's just not one of the strong coins. So you're just waiting for people. You're just waiting for people to rotate into Aptos at this point, right? Like if you're like, are you trading long term or short term? You gotta give me like a time frame you're really looking at this. And if you guys are liking the live stream, you guys are liking the trades I'm giving you, be sure to give the channel a subscribe and a thumbs up just to support us, and so we can do more of these in the future. And I don't think Pinex will have a debit card. No, Andrew, I'm not too sure. You're in 15-minute time frame on Aptos. I mean, that's like very short. I'm talking about like a couple of days trade. So I'm not gonna comment on like the 15-minute. But if you're holding it for a couple of days, like Aptos looks okay, but you're just waiting for momentum to come in at this point, right? Like there's no clear sign that this is gonna go up. Like you're just waiting for momentum to come into this trade. So I would actually just suggest AVAX. It has a pullback and just kind of trend following this. Rune is still strong, even though Bitcoin has like a pretty nasty pullback. Rune is still strong. Oh, you're scalping it? Yeah, scalping it is like way different. So I mean, scalping is like a whole different game. Yeah, all the altcoins look kind of a little bit weak, but I should wash my mouth because Solana, even with this kind of like ugly pullback last week, it just shot back up to the upside. So, I took this trade. I bought Solana under 52 because it was the previous previous support, and just hoping that momentum would come in, and it did because it was a strong. How much do I get from my trades? I'm not really sure what type of question that is. Like, how much money do I make from my trades?
I think so.
Yeah, that really depends. Yeah, Solana, I have take profit 2 days ago. Slava, nice. Yeah, I think Solana is like taking profit 2 days ago is not bad. It's at a very good point. Yeah, the trade I shared, I think it's in the Asian groups, just because like I don't know, because it's very active. I shared this trade on Wednesday, I believe. So basically, entering because this is support. We have a false breakdown. You enter on the support, and basically the stop is at the bottom, and the target is at the top. And this was a nice little 20% scalp right there in a couple of days. How much percentage you get from your trades? I mean, it depends if you're using leverage or not. If you're using leverage, obviously the percentages are way more. But usually, if we're just saying 1% leverage, so no leverage or just spot, around 20. It depends on what pair it is too. Like if we're talking about Rune, this is a trade we talked about last time. We got 60% on Rune in literally 1 week. And Solana, this other trade I gave out on Wednesday, this was 20% on Solana. 100% on a single scalp trade, but that depends on how much leverage you're using. If you're using, yeah, if I used 100% leverage on this, then I would get like 1,000% returns. So it's you can't compare leverage trading. You got to compare just like the regular spot gains, because leverage, anybody can put on as much leverage as they want. Yeah, exactly. You're using 20 to 25 20 to 25x leverage. So if we use 20x leverage on Rune, that would have been a 1,000. What is that? 1,000% gain in a week, and that's literally crazy. If you went in with your whole account, 20x leverage on Rune, you're done for the year. Basically, like a hedge fund makes what, like 30% a year. If you made 1,000%, then you're done for like 10 years if you're a hedge fund. That's like nuts. We use Pinex. This is the Pinex live stream, so we use Pinex. I actually closed one of my little altcoin trading bots this morning just because I was getting a little bearish. Just the daily charts looked a little bearish, to be honest. So I kind of closed one. I'm still holding this altcoin bot right now, but it's up like 93%. I didn't share this one just because I got in pretty early, and I wasn't so confident about this one. Yeah, no problem, gamer. Yeah, we do crypto trading bots and futures and structured products. We do a bunch of stuff here. Like for example, if you guys have Bitcoin, this is one of the trades I took on my Bitcoin just because I was holding a little bit of Bitcoin, right? Like this trade right here. Let's see. Yeah, so when Bitcoin was at like 38,000 or 37,000, I sold a 44,000 covered call for 14% interest, just because like I would be happy selling at 44,000, and I don't think Bitcoin's going to go to 44,000 within the next week. That'd be kind of crazy, right? And this one for 42,000, 21%. Yeah, gamer. Yeah, come check it out. Come check out the platform and try it out. Let me know what you think. Andrew, can we post trade suggestions in Discord? Yes, we can do that. We don't. We're gonna start. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start a new Discord or Telegram, and invite everybody into it, just so it's cleaner. Because we have Discords right now, but it's not really just all about trading. So we were kind of thinking about starting a new Discord or Telegram, and start posting trades in there, and see what's up with that. If you guys are interested, let me know if you guys are interested in the chat, because no one's interested. We might not do it, but if we get good response, then we might start doing that. Specifically for the English community, because we have one for the Chinese speaking, the Mandarin speaking community, and they're very active. I don't know. I guess like they just like, I don't know why. They just trade more. I don't know. but they are very active in that chat. But if we get a lot of interest, we would do that also. Not Telegram. Nice. I don't like Telegram either, man. I like Discord too. I think Discord is like way cleaner. What do I think about Bitcoin? Bitcoin, I mean, personally, I think it looks a little weak right now. I just don't like. I just don't like. I just don't really like this. All right, nice. We got some interest. Yeah, you see that? We got HBR, Charlie, Scorpions, Andrew, crypto, and NFTs.
Wow.
They want the Discord though. They want Discord. What do you guys want? Do you guys want Discord or Telegram? Let me know in the chat. And Gamer, yeah, Bitcoin just looks kind of choppy right now. Yeah, like these big candles down, big green candle up, and then we sell off. Seems like a lot of manipulation. Yeah, it's. I mean, obviously on the long term, we're still very bullish. We are very bullish. If you look at the weekly chart, we're still very bullish. But yeah, this is just kind of choppy to me, and it's not. It doesn't look that great. But honestly, we could say the same thing, right? We kind of like come down into resistance and we get a huge candle up, and then we get another huge candle down, we get another huge candle up. We could literally just get, yeah, it looks like a dump trend to me too. But we could just be eating our words because crypto, any type of new narrative can pop up and we just go to the moon. But yeah, I don't really like seeing support like acting this strongly. This just seems like manipulation. Like when we dump into support, usually it's some type of sideways move, and then we'll dump some more or some sideways move, and then we'll go up. This is just like straight into support, straight up. For crypto, like when that happens, for crypto, when that happens, it just doesn't seem very good. In stocks, when you see this type of recovery, it's very strong. But in crypto, it's just a little different.
So volatile.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, if you guys look, right, in crypto, it's like big move up, like some type of like sideways kind of stuff, and then big move down, right? Or even up here, like big move up, we get rejected, we go sideways, we slowly move up, and then another big move up, we go sideways, and then another big move up. Yeah. And here is just weird. Here is just a little bit weird. Yeah, we can definitely do Discord. Everybody likes Discord. I like Discord too, so we can definitely do Discord. Andrew says he can't subscribe to Sia's trades in the app. Yeah. I don't know
why. Which bot are you talking about? The stable version? Andrew.
Yeah, Sia is the CEO of Pinex. CEO of Pinex.
Oh yeah, Gamer, if you're new here, if you want to join our exchange, like to sign up, there is a link in the description box that you can use. So you will have 20% off on trading fees if you are interested in signing up.
Yeah, come sign up on the link below. Get 20% off trading fees, and we can trade together. We got lots of tools on our platform: structured products, futures, spot. My Ethereum is only up 36%, and I gave a lot back on Ethereum. I sold some Ethereum at the top here, as you guys can see by the sells. Hopefully this bounces, but it's looking kind of weak. I don't really like it. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. If you guys have any questions, just put it in the chat. Where are you guys all from? Would love to know where you guys are from. We can just chat a little bit. Let's see.
Hey Andrew, I think there's no limit on the copy bots on the app. So if you are having any specific question on it, you can send me an email. If it is not easy to communicate in the live stream because you can't post your picture, you cannot post your screenshots of your order.
Damn, we do have a pretty broad audience. Romania, Germany, Miami, Denmark. Andrew's in Denmark. Andrew Tate mindset. I love it. Andrew Tate mindset. Gamers in Pakistan. That's unfortunate. It's hard to so gamer, yeah, check out the exchange, but I think Pakistan is not allowed if you do like full KYC, but you can try just level 1 KYC and start that way. Just message Sia or me. I guess we can like put a Telegram handle in the chat if you have any questions. Scorpions, Rune is I guess it depends if you're using US or the global one. I'm using the global one, and Rune is definitely on here.
Yeah.
But if you're on the US one, it might not have it just because of regulations and stuff. Damn, we got Malaysia. Oh yeah, I gotta answer D Daniel's question. Can you put this question up on the screen? So, yeah.
Yes.
Does it not work like that? It doesn't work like that anymore, right?
The long term.
We can't do it anymore because we can't click on it in StreamYard.
Yeah.
We should fix that. We should fix that. But Daniel asks, can you provide some long-term strategy for Bitcoin using bots where profits gets reinvested automatically and compounds? Looking to see instead of buying and holding, can strategy give better profits? There are several strategies, but I don't think I wouldn't say it's fully automated. So if you're holding Bitcoin, one of the only ways I would say to make profit, to make more Bitcoins would be using structured products. And this is, I don't think it's very easy to understand, like just right now. But basically, like for example, what I did here, right? For Bitcoin, I have Bitcoin. Let's say you have 0.05 Bitcoin. So basically, like, I don't know, $1,000, $2,000 of Bitcoin. You want to generate more Bitcoin, right? So when prices are high, for example, prices are at 38,000, you're like, okay, I don't think prices are going to go above 42,000. So you sell a covered call, which is under earn and structured and dual investment. So what happens is you choose a price, and if it doesn't go above this price within a number of days, you get this return. So right now, if I do this over and over again, and my Bitcoin doesn't get sold, I'll get 20% annualized return. So this way, you're basically compounding your Bitcoin, right? And the best part is you get your interest in Bitcoin. So this is something, I guess, like I would do, but it's not automatic. We do have an automatic version of this, but I personally like to do it manually because the price levels change, right? Like maybe today, I think it's not going to reach 42,000, but there's some news. Then I think that, Bitcoin can reach 42,000, right? Or go over 42,000. Then I wouldn't be using this price. So, for example, like, if it does go over 42,000 within like a day, which is basically tomorrow, that's my period I chose. If you look down here, then you would have to sell your Bitcoin at 42,000, even if it goes to 43, 44, 45. So that is the risk. That is the risk of this part. Let's see. Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Andrew's the man. I mean, I'm glad that you like the exchange. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I mean, yeah, all our bots are free. Our trading tools are free, and fees are very low. It depends what you're doing. Spot fees is 0.05, and futures fees is 0.02 for maker, 0.04, I think, for taker. Let's take a look. Yeah, 0.02 for maker and 0.05 for taker percent, 0.05%. So it's very competitive, very low. And Charlie asked, do I have any recommendation for trading with leverage? Yeah, trading with leverage. What I would suggest is um, instead of the way I would use leverage is I wouldn't gamble with it, right? A lot of people gamble with leverage. So they think they can make money quickly. So, they'll do like 100x leverage and then they just get stopped out and lose most of their money, right? So I wouldn't gamble with leverage. The way I would use it is just gradually increase your position size when you're confident in a trade. So, for example, you have a couple $1,000s. I would use like a 3 to 5x leverage, but I would always only put, it depends on your confidence level of that trade, but I would only put like a 1% to 5% stop loss, like your account size. For example, you have $1,000, doesn't matter what leverage you're using, I would only be risking 10 to, wait, is it 10 to 50? Yeah, $10 to $50 per trade if you only have $1,000. I wouldn't be gambling, right? If you want to use leverage as gambling, then you can do that, but it's just like it's more gambling and like you're at a casino than you're really trading. So yeah, Andrew doesn't like dual bots. Yeah, some it's slower profits. I'm not gonna lie, but it's more stable. So Hisyam, sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I'm very bad at pronouncing names. Hisyam has been using structured products. It's pretty good to earn BTC. Yeah, it's very good, but you need to have a strategy around it. And if you let's see who asked that question. D Daniel, yeah. If D Daniel, if you have any like specific questions, you can contact us on Telegram, or you can join the Dual Investment Telegram group. They post a lot of good stuff in there. But I mean, look at these returns, right? Like if you have Bitcoin and you want some stable return. Oh wait, this is USDT. Sorry guys. But yeah, for example, right, like right now, Bitcoin is at, what's Bitcoin at? 36,000. I honestly don't think it's gonna go to 38,000 today. I'll give it like a 90% probability it's not gonna go to 38,000 today. I'm pretty sure a lot of people uh I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree with me. Let me see. 38. Definitely not 38. I would be surprised if this goes to 37.50, right? So if you do this, I mean, look at that. 81% interest annualized. So obviously this is only one day, but you kind of just keep on doing this over and over and over again. So you just choose this, you press buy, you put in how much ever Bitcoin. I have 0 Bitcoin right now because they're all in there, and then you just press buy. Yeah, we got some good volatility right now. So guys, I would take advantage of doing the structured products. Let's see if we have do we have Ordi? We have Ethereum too, actually. Let's see Ethereum.
You have Solana.
Yeah, but I don't have any Solana, sadly. I wish I had Solana. Ethereum. All right, so let's see. Ethereum looks like shit right now. If we bounce, we're gonna get to like 2050 max, I would say. So, the yields on this aren't as good, but it's whatever. Like, look, 2050, 27% annualized. Oh, oops, I'm not sharing my screen. 2050, 27% annualized interest, right? So, like, for example, this actually doesn't look too bad. And I got 1 Ethereum. So I'll put in like 0.5 Ethereum at that price level. And yeah, I'm just gonna, boom, that's it right there. So now at the end of the time frame, at the end of the 3 days, I'll get whatever reward, 0.000936 ETH reward. Yeah, Slava has been a good supporter. He loves using dual investments and trading bots and futures. So Slava's, uses everything. And no problem, Charlie. if you got any questions, let me know. If you got any specific trading questions, let us know too. We have previous live stream where we go over technical analysis and things like that as well. But yeah, really to summarize, my view of leverage is just don't YOLO it, because if you YOLO it, it's just too much pressure for you. For example, you got $1,000, you're trading with 10,000, and then it draws down 1%. That's like $100 right there, which is 10% of your account. So it's just like a lot of pressure, right? But if it's a really good setup and you have really tight risk, then like I screw it, why not? So the way I like to do it is I don't keep that much money in my account, even though like I have more money. But I would just use leverage to supplement my account. So even if I have 10,000 in my account, I'll trade it like I have 50,000, because I have 50,000 like outside of my account somewhere else, right? But I have 10,000 on my account, but I'll just use 5x leverage and act like I have 50,000. So that's also one way you could do it. Yeah, 3x is totally fine, man. 3x is totally fine. Are you trust Bitcoin will 100K end of 2024? Nope, I don't think Bitcoin will go to 100K by the end of 2024. Slava, I think it might go to like 60 at the end of 2024, but I don't think this cycle, like the halving and everything, is gonna drive it up too much, to be honest. I think that's the general view of Pinex too. I'm gonna drink some water. I've been talking for so long.
Sunil asked, the fear and greed indexes grid is it time to short?
Sunil, nice to see you back, man. It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I mean, I sold some of my Bitcoin earlier today just because I think it's like kind of struggling out here, and Gamer also kind of agreed with me, and Gamer's view was that too. So yeah, I don't know if it's time to short, but I would get out of my position. So like the Bitcoin I bought down here, some Bitcoin I bought down here, and at 30,000 even, I definitely sold some of my Bitcoin. So I wouldn't recommend. I'm not short, but I'm not really long. I'm not gonna do long positions right now either. Yeah, HPR, totally agree. This cycle will probably not reach like that. Like, I mean, this cycle might reach 100K, but I don't think it's gonna reach 100K by 2024. All right, guys, it is time. We've been live streaming for an hour, and really appreciate you guys for joining us today. I think we had a good amount of viewers and interactions, and love you guys. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Hopefully it was helpful. Saw some new faces and saw some old friends. Slava, Sunil, Marcin, good to see you guys. And as well as Scorpions, thanks for coming every week, and hope you guys will be joining me next week as well for Thanksgiving. Hugs, virtual hugs. Charlie too. Thanks guys for joining. Be sure to like the video and drop that subscribe for me so you guys get notified when we go live next time.
Yes.
And yeah, we will get the Discord. We will try to get the Discord up and running. And that's about it. I think we talked about a lot today. Yeah, guys, have a nice Thanksgiving next week, and have some nice winter holidays. I'll see you guys on Friday if you guys are around and not too busy for Thanksgiving. But yeah, let's fucking go. Let's make some money, and we'll see you guys next week. And hopefully, which trade did we talk about? That AVAX trade works out. I'm still a little skeptical on it. It's a pretty risky trade, but yeah, AVAX or Rune. These two are like are the top strong ones. So those are the ones I'm watching. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Have a nice weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Thank you, and don't forget to fill out the form and participate in the raffle if you want to win 10 USDT from us.
Do that too, guys. All right. See you guys next week.
See you guys next week. Have a wonderful break and holiday.